Go. Got Mount Notre Dame's finest here, Kelsey Wolf, the libero. Aubree Hord, the setter. The defensive specialist is Mary Crema. You guys are, how old are you now?
17.
17, and you've known each other since when?
Like since first grade.
We've known each other sinst first grade. Started playing together in fifth grade.
Yeah. In the 5th grade. Yeah. Okay. Now, who was the tallest then?
Aubree.
Aubree was tallest then?
By a long shot.
We were the same height one of these days, but she kind of
roughly 5 foot. It doesn't 4'8", something like that.
Who was the nastiest then? Aubree was the tallest and the nastiest.
She had some sass to her.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about each one of you. First, Kelsey, you're libero. You're on the floor a lot. You're saving a ton of shots, and have you always done that?
I used to hit, and then sophomore year I became a libero, and I actually still hit junior year for my club team, and then just everyone grew taller, so I decided to dig them.
Yeah, but there's a place for that, and obviously you're going to Kentucky, and the Wildcats like the way that you do things, so it works out.
Worked out great because I fell in love with the school, so I was excited. Happy with how it worked out.
All right, Aubree's in the middle. You're going to DePaul in Chicago. You got a bus pass. I've talked to your dad and everything. You're all squared away. The Blue Demons and defense, or you're the setter. Have you always done it well?
Well, I played every position except for middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of stuck with setting when I was in 8th grade for my high school team, my grade school team. But I used to hit outside, and then once again I got smaller and everyone got bigger, so I decided to stick with setting. And for DePaul, I will probably be a defensive specialist, like middle back or right back most likely. So,
okay, Mary, you're the defensive specialist, and you're going to play for Reed Sunahara at UC.
Yes, yeah.
Go Bearcats.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Have you always been a defensive-minded player, or moved around?
Actually, up until freshman year here, I was a setter, and so I just kind of knew about the court and all that, and then got way sprouted up on here, so I figured I would go back to defense and kind of specialize in that with my height and everything, but I was a setter for a while, and then.
Has Reed given you like the official UC Hawaiian shirt or anything like that?
I have not. No, not yet.
Yeah. And what's your major going to be?
Political science.
Okay. Do you have one yet, or you?
Most likely physical therapy.
It's really early, but just in case.
I'm undecided. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow.
That just means you're normal. Nothing wrong with that. When did you start playing and realize this is something I want to do, maybe take to college? I mean, because a lot of girls go play a sport, and some girls are into their soccer and this, that, and the other, but in the end, you three are very fortunate. You get to go on and play beyond high school.
It was 7th grade, and my family is a big tennis family, and I realized that I had to decide between tennis and volleyball, and I knew my passion was in volleyball because I love the team aspect of it, and I love the energy out there, and like the feeling when you get a great dig. And so it's hard to break it to everybody, but I knew that was where my heart was.
But you're still picking up the racket every now and then, I bet.
Nope.
No, you stopped? Who's your dad?
Greg Wolf.
All right, I know the Wolves. As soon as I saw the name, I figured you played tennis at least once. Aubree, did volleyball always been your thing?
Oh, I played basketball in grade school, but I wasn't.
Were you nasty at that too?
No. No, volleyball's always been for me. I was only allowed to start playing in 3rd grade, but my sister played, so I played with their team. When they were 8th graders, I was in 2nd grade. So, well, I wasn't in 2nd grade then, but.
You just kind of showed them how to do it and
I just started
took
when
over.
I was really, really young. Loved it ever since.
And Mary, what about you?
I was a soccer and basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get this basketball talent very much, so that ended early. Soccer, like tennis for Kels, I decided that I had to choose between the both. My big family is big on soccer, but my immediate family has always been volleyball. We actually all played for my dad when we were in 5th grade for the Loveland Sharks. So for me, volleyball has kind of always been the way, and then I just knew I wanted to take it on to college also.
Okay, now what about MND here in the GGCL? How's it going here? What's this season look like? It looked like you kind of toyed with this team tonight, and then you took over and just beat up on them.
Well, GGCL is always the toughest league in Ohio. So you can't take anyone lightly. You have to come out with your A game every single day. And that's what we got a rude awakening in this game. We came out not ready to play, and then we realized we had to turn that switch on and make a change. So hopefully we can use this as a learning game and not let it happen again later on in the season.
Who's gunning for you guys?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Every team.
Can't take anybody lightly.
Yep.
Who are you gunning for? Who do you
Everybody.
Want to say?
Every team. We want to go
want
out there and
everyone.
beat every single team.
I know it is a very tough league, very competitive.
Yes.
All right, we have Kelsey Wolf and Aubree Hord and Mary Crema all going D1, Kentucky here, DePaul in the middle, UC on the right. Nice job.
Thank
Thank you.